finals good. They've never won a domestic championship. You have to understand, he won LCK in 2014. And it was the fact that it's Invictus Gaming, no one expected this dark horse.
Because, yeah, he's gonna feel bad. He's gonna be feeling really bad after that.
It is the LPLs here, and now it's time for the LPL dark horse to finish it. Justifies everything. It's hashtag worth Rogi. I made the right call.
To understand how Rookie went from an aspiring singer to Faker Jr. to the LPL's hometown hero, we need to go back to when this prodigious mid laner first began to solidify himself as one of the greatest up-and-coming talents his region had to offer.
안녕하세요. 저도 같은 출신이었던 미드라이너 루키 송의지라고 합니다.
See, despite being the poster boy for China's long-awaited ascension to League of Legends greatness, Song rookie Eui-jin isn't actually Chinese. He wasn't born there, he didn't grow up there, and only recently became fluent in Mandarin. That's because Rookie hails from the same esports-infested shores as the likes of Flash and Faker, South Korea.
e스포츠가 다른 나라보다는 한국에서 정말 빠르게 성장할 수 있는 기회가 있었던 거라고 생각합니다.
한국에서 처음으로 만들어진 e스포츠 문화가 글로벌로 그래서 점점쯤 성장하고 있는 단계라고 보고 있거든요.
The crazy thing is that, in spite of all his talent, Rookie never actually set out to become a league player. In fact, this artsy and expressive prodigy had another sort of stardom in mind.
흘려보내면 돼 가장 흔한 노래 가사처럼. 오, 진짜 루키야 가수 아니야 가수. 야 중국까지 말고 슈스케로 가자.
And then, League of Legends came to Korea.
친구들이 갑자기 되게 재밌대요. 그때 딱 시작하고 빠졌죠. 그래서 모든 것을 다 안 가기 시작했어요. 학원도 빼고 시험만 있다가 제가 잘했는지는 모르겠는데 어떻게 잘 돼서 KT 연락 와서 프로 생활하고 있는 것 같아요.
Rookie was only 16 when, in late 2013, he signed with KT Rolster's fledgling Arrows roster. Alongside promising up-and-comers Kakao and Someday, this giggly, jovial player was given a chance to cut his teeth in League of Legends' single most cutthroat region.
Man, if you're a KT fan, like every lucky charm you possibly have, like bring it out.
You got your horseshoes and your rabbit's feet.
That's right, start clapping your hands and singing happy songs. Like they need all the help they can get today. Because they have to go up against that guy. That's Faker, in case you're not aware. He's pretty good in the mid lane.
He's okay.
And it was there, in his first season of OGN Champions, that Rookie managed to do something that only a handful of players ever would: kill a god.
As soon as it was there, he knew he would be able to catch
Faker
up.
going all in on Rookie, but Rookie has a lot of damage for him. There's Rookie trying to get away the exhaust, and Rookie gets the 1v1 because Shen was able to come in with the Sand United and give him that extra health, and he probably would have been able to do it either way, but just securing that kill there. Bengi goes down, Impact nearly dead as well. There's another kill for Kakao. Mandu grabs someone, but it doesn't make a bit of difference. KT Arrows are going to 2-0. SK Telecom K, I can't believe it. Can you say clutch? This is it.
Unbelievable.
GG.
Following this stunning triumph over a Faker-led SKT at OGN Spring, Rookie and his KT compatriots entered the summer season as unexpected hopefuls.
강팀한테는 강하고 약자한테는 약하신 정의로운 S팀 여러분들, 저희 계속 유지해주세요.
After cutting through Najin Shield in the quarters and slapping SKT1S in the semis, Arrows found themselves facing off against Samsung Blue in a grand final matchup that went the full 5.
That's what Dade would do. Here we go, the knockups. There it is, last breath. And Dade exhausted. Can they finish him? Machani taking turret hits. They can. And a gank onto Dade. The lead grows for the KT Arrows. Everybody jumps onto the cow someday. Pops the ultimate spear, jumping in as well. Looks like Acorn wants some action as well too. Meanwhile, Rookie gets into the back lines. Arrow, Heart getting occupied by him. Arrow flashes to the wall, turns around, comes back into the fight, gets a lot of damage onto Acorn. He will fall first in death. trying to fire over the wall, trying to do the damage. Sunday comes back in onto Dade. Dade down! Rookie gets the kill. 3 for 0 so far. KT, oh my gosh, are they going to perfect ace? They will. They'll get death. That is it. A perfect ace. And I just cannot see Samsung Blue coming back after that. Are they going for it? Are they going for the win? Oh my gosh, I don't know if they have time. They're going for the first Nexus turret. They're going for the second Nexus turret. Is this it? Is KT Arrows gonna take it right here? The Nexus is going down. All they need to do is focus it. Oh my gosh, they're doing it. KT Arrows, they take champion summer. Are you
The problem is that after steamrolling their way to the most coveted domestic title in League, the Arrows got a little cocky. They went on to get swept by Najin White Shield in the regional finals and, in a disastrous turn of events, became the first winner of Champion Summer ever to not qualify for Worlds.
And that will be about it, just transitioning right onto the Nexus turrets. And believe it or not, guys, the Champion Summer champions, KT Arrows, eliminated 3-0 in the gauntlet, and Najin Shield goes on to fight for a spot at Worlds.
What a surprising outcome from tonight's matches, but very, very impressive play from Najin White Shield.
Still, Rookie looked like South Korea's next superstar, and one of the only mid laners in the world who could stand up to Faker, who'd yet to achieve his immortal status.
처음에 어디 게임 플러스라는 방송에서 복한규 해설위원님과 노페 해설위원님이 만남하는 그런 게 있었는데 거기서 북한계 해설님이 언급을 해주셨거든요.
네, 저희 팀에서 붙였던 별명이 있습니다. 보급형 페이커.
아, 맞아. 그거 한 몇 번 정도 돌려봤어요. 내가 부패 다니. 그러니까 좀 별로 안 좋아할 것 같은데.
아, 일단 저는 솔직히 기분이 나쁜 것도 있었는데 일단 페이커 선수가 그때 너무 잘하셨거든요. 뿌듯하기도 했어요. 아, 내가 어느 정도 실력을.
The problem was that Korea had become insanely competitive. With literally dozens of world-class competitors shoved into one region, people speculated that winning champions was probably harder than winning worlds, and Rookie had already battled his way to domestic glory.
I think Rookie's Champions win in 2014 was a huge deal for him personally. There's so much prestige associated with that title at that time in Korea, and I think for him it was this moment to say that he had really arrived on the League of Legends scene.
And then, days before the end of Worlds 2014, Rookie and his equally explosive jungler made history. They became some of the first players to participate in one of the most massive roster migrations ever, the Great Korean Exodus.
생각 있었죠. 가게 되면 병원이랑 같이 가는 거잖아요. 성적은 따놓은 항상 이런 마음도 있었고 중국 선수들이 워낙 저희 한국에 솔랭을 많이 하시잖아요. 야, 중국 선수도 많이 미드 많이 보시고 막 부선수나 이런 거 봤는데 그러더라고요. 그래서 가면 성적 그냥 하겠고 로드컵 그냥 나갈 수 있겠다 싶어서
그냥 나갈 수 있겠다.
그래서 시작한 거예요.
저는 그냥 나가는 거 아니야? 저거 힘들 것 같아요. 그래서 노력을 하겠습니다.
There was also the fact that Korea just wasn't paying nearly as much as League's second most competitive region. By 2014, China had started offering Koreans unthinkable amounts of money to switch regions, play for Chinese orgs, and sign massive streaming contracts.
아, 이게 말이 되나 싶을 정도의
너무 높아서.
네. 말이 되나 너무 풀리는 거 아닌가라고 생각해가지고 그냥 뭐 하고 있었는데 최근 들어가지고 그게 사실이라는 게 알려져.
시장에 들어오니까. 인석이가 야 봐봐 풍성이 들어오는 거 그러니까 내가 이제 믿겠어.
People figured if Rookie could slap people in Korea in his first year, then imagine what he could do in a less competitive region.
I think there was a ton of optimism around Rookie and really all the Korean players that went over to the LPL at the end of the 2014 season. There's this sense at the time, right, that China's maybe a little bit weaker than Korea. I think a lot of people expected a player like Rookie to show up in the LPL and to dominate.
Little did Rookie know this would be the last time for a long time that he would stand atop the world of League. Who knows what would have happened if he stayed in Korea or if he'd returned at one point, but he didn't. And that one decision changed the course of his entire career. When 2015 kicked off, Rookie was brandishing the black and white insignia of one of the oldest esports orgs in China, Invictus Gaming.
Invictus Gaming is one of the oldest organizations in competitive League of Legends. They're one of the few Chinese teams that actually predates the LPL, and by 2015, they hadn't necessarily had a ton of success in the LPL. They hadn't won that domestic title. They did have a ton of money to throw at imports, so bringing in players like Rookie and Kakao is definitely an effort to reverse those fortunes.
By the time the spring playoffs were underway, IG had pretty much cemented themselves as a middle-of-the-pack roster, and their occasional flashes of brilliance weren't enough to stand up to the Chinese-Korean super team that would go on to take 2015 by storm, EDG.
IG's thrown in the towel here, that much is clear. You see the base just going down. Kid's not even interested in harassing him because he knows they have no chance, and EDG have completely dominated Invictus Gaming.
And that was just an absolute dismantlement of the Invictus Gaming lineup. And this is the 6-0 squad that we were talking about before, and just unable to stand up to the raw power and just strategic, just betterness. They're just better.
After finishing the regular season in 5th, IG's playoff hopes were crushed. Rookie's semi-final bout against a dominant EDG unfolded exactly as everyone had feared.
They're going to finish off this game, and what I thought would be a tight-knit series was a complete whitewash for Edward Gaming.
And EDG come back into the form we've seen them in their regular season, taking the series in a sweep 3-0 versus Invictus Gaming. And IG, a team who we praised for their adaptation and flexibility against Vici, showed up with almost nothing today. EDG just never looked to stop.
Needless to say, Rookie entered summer with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. But it paid off, and IG were able to upgrade their regular season standing from 5th to 3rd. They entered the playoffs as actual contenders, and despite losing the semifinals to Xiaogu, got to exact their revenge on EDG in the 3rd place match.
Gets onto Mako as well, pops the ultimate, there's the cast back,
There's
but
the ult.
Yep, Rookie, he gets exhausted though as Pawn. He's exhausted as well, sees whether he can get back into the fight, but Rookie just cleaning up. Under the turret is Kakao, taking no damage at all. Yasuo falls to Kid. Is going to be taken down by the Echo, and Nexus turrets now under fire. Invictus Gaming looking to take down EDG, claim the 3rd spot, and look to put themselves in a great place heading towards Worlds. Demacia Cup, Split 1, MSI, all of it means nothing right now because the run into the Worlds could not look worse for EDG. Invictus Gaming, what a performance.
IG used that momentum to take 2nd in the regional finals, allowing Rookie to get revenge on QG and narrowly snag China's 3rd and final spot at Worlds. Having shown that they were capable of beating China's best, expectations for IG were high going into Worlds.
We have drawn Invictus Gaming from the LPL. Fnatic knows its first opponent in Group B.
Yes, it does, and it is Invictus Gaming, the 3rd seed coming out of the Chinese LPL. They qualified via the Gauntlet, and it will be the 2nd appearance at the World Championship for IG as an organization.
And then, somehow, someway, IG utterly and completely flopped. Even though they'd been placed in arguably the easiest group, Rookie's roster inexplicably racked up losses against Fnatic, AHQ, and C9.
Z-Tai is going to need to come up big, but he's so far away from Meganar. That turret dying almost immediately. Rookie desperately goes in, and Z-Tai backs away as well. Double kill already for Incarnation. The damage is 2-0. Watch C9 completes the ace, and they complete the 2-0 already at Worlds.
And in the end, despite a tremendous performance in their final match at the group stage, it was too little, too late.
It looks so good, the cage fight for John C9, but it wasn't enough. IG close out.
They are on to the Nexus turrets, and Invictus Gaming pick up a win against Cloud9.
Well, time to go down in history books, being undefeated at the World Championship this year. His first and only performance here at the World Championship. Had a great game for himself. This felt a bit like the IG I think we wanted to see, that many people had predicted as being at the top of their group, but instead they still finished 4th.
For Rookie, his first Worlds was nothing short of a disaster. He bombed out of groups, and to add insult to injury, had to watch as the deity he was destined to overtake became the first mid laner to hoist the Summoners Cup twice in their career.
Coup Tigers are falling. SKT will be your first ever 2-time world champions. in an almost perfect run. The emotion on the team being felt. You could see it on Baker's face. An almost perfect run here for SKT. Thwarted one game, but come out the victors.
After their disappointing performance at Worlds, IG saw a variety of roster shuffles, including the departure of Kakao. Things hadn't quite panned out as IG had planned, and the hope was that they'd still have the tools to build a formidable roster around Rookie. Unfortunately, they didn't. For whatever reason, Rookie and his teammates simply couldn't gel.
Waiting on Void Staff on Nidalee, just kidding. That's probably all they need to win this game now. At least in team fights.
I like how you were talking about it. Oh, and we're now waiting for and it's completed. Rookie. Rookie's just going to package right into...
we call that the waitlist.
Oh, God.
I have made a mistake.
2016 was an extremely dark time for Rookie, his fans, and the Invictus organization. He'd gone from winning champions and being hailed as the next Faker to bombing out of Worlds, getting pushed around the LPL, and watching as the man he'd once called his rival solidified himself as the greatest player of all time.
SK Telecom have overcome every challenge. They are the undisputed best team in the world. The SKT reign continues. They win their third World Championship.
Now, it's important to understand that by 2017, most of the Koreans who'd gone to China in search of dollar signs began to return to the LCK. The exodus hadn't quite gone as they'd hoped, not to mention the fact that the money had started to dry up.
That was really the end of that generation of Korean players playing for LPL teams.
From Pawn and Def to Mata and Spirit, nearly all of Korea's prodigal sons came home, but not Rookie. Much to the confusion of the game's non-Chinese communities, Rookie decided to stick it out on Invictus. See, in spite of the squad's mediocre results, Rookie was still regarded as a world-class talent.
뭐해, 리신?
The problem was that IG simply couldn't win.
Oh! Goes back up. Boom! Headshot! Down goes the carry, down goes the jungler, and Rookie, he's on the retreat. He'll take that ace in the hole to the face. And Kid, what are you doing? Get back over here. You're going down. Megan trying to retreat to the top side, and Rookie, the only member to survive.
Newbie have just demolished him. Moore's about to take the last man on the map. This is match point for Newbie. They absolutely bodied IG.
Absolute demolition. Newbie 3-0 IG, and they advance. They eliminate Invictus Gaming.
And by September, they'd fallen one game short of qualifying for Worlds.
They actually go in. They're looking for the fight right now. The Cataclysm is massive.
She is ending the game.
He's going for the Nexus. He's trying to break it down. Megan's going to try to stall this up, and the rest of WE are falling. He loops around onto the fountain, but he's going to drop the Nexus. WE have done it. Redemption for 2016, ladies and gentlemen.
Still, Rookie refused to leave China. Unlike a lot of the Koreans he'd immigrated over with, Rookie had made a concerted effort to assimilate into the culture. He'd even become fluent in Mandarin, something which very few other Korean expatriates had been able to achieve.
And I think the reason my Chinese has gotten really fast over a short period of time is I'm really talkative. So by just talking so much, I've been able to learn fast. And also I've put in a little bit of effort by looking up new words in the dictionary and stuff like that.
By 2018, it was clear that China had truly become Rookie's second home.
So what does it mean to you that a Korean player Rookie has come to China and the Chinese fans have adopted you as one of their own?
其实我是很早就一直想着，如果自己很努力，自己很善良，自己情商高，如果我一直保持这些人的性格的话，肯定很多人会支持我。
But it had also become clear that IG would need to step it up if Rookie was going to lead them to a championship. Fortunately, they'd acquired a promising up-and-comer, Jackie Love.
先开起来，但是正面好肉啊！你们这边打不太掉，
侧面再闪现过去，魅惑到了4个人，这波开得很不错，但是伤害完全吃不住了。虽然是魅惑，但自己这边点掉了，霞这个倒钩勾得很不错，但是已经强补时过了。Jackie 3杀，最后一个滑踩啊，没有让掉这个人头的赛事，把5杀给抢掉了。
They'd also picked up a relatively unknown top laner, a Korean kid named the Shy, in homage to his country's original top lane hero.
Ooh, big trade coming out from the Shy top side. Matt ultimate used by both. Hextile Almeida locks him down, but look at this. The Shy says, I will fight you. I am a pirate. Come back here. Oh no.
He needs the Q. He's got...
He will finally hit it, but the turret shots come through. Stopwatch keeps him alive. He was dancing for a little bit.
With the smallest amount of health remaining. I thought he was going to die to that turret shot, but he lives through it.
As for Rookie himself, his play remains stunningly consistent. The difference is that this time he'd been put at the helm of a formidable roster, and he went on to have the single best split of his career.
Jackie Love's going to focus on the front line first. They work together to take down Amy. And there goes
Rookie
over the wall, flashing behind the entire team. There's a snake in their boots, but Jackie Love's the one that's bouncing around. Big team fight pickup for Invictus Gaming.
And Rookie once again flashes forwards, goes aggressively, and now they siege the top lane in a structure from the Herald that they just secured in a smite battle.
Over the course of the spring regular season, IG racked up 18 wins and were being touted as one of the best teams in the world, alongside the one roster who did manage to beat them, Royal Never Give Up. But with playoffs around the horizon, tragedy struck. The Shy suffered a hand injury while cooking, of all things. Without their star top laner, IG lost a grueling semi-final grudge match against RNG.
Uzi looking for the fight. Chase Crutcher is spreading, and they got it. A backline. Jackie Love knocked out. There's bees coming. Bees everywhere. Zatai runs laps around the Nexus, but it doesn't matter because one by one, Invictus Gaming members will fall. They're one step closer, and when the Nexus is fighting, Jackie Love was not able to be the hero of this league. He could not stand up to Uzi. RNG head to the grand finals.
Uzi went on to finally get his title, but Rookie had to watch from the sidelines.
But what is certain is that RNG will lift the cup. Uzi gets his first title in the LPL, and he's looking to take his first major international as he heads to MSI.
That was a tipping point for Rookie.
A sad moment for Rookie here. He was the MVP of 2018, had the best split of his career, thought he was this close to finally calling himself a veteran, finally getting that championship from the LPL.
Heartbreaking to watch because not many people expected this.
Come summer, it was rinse and repeat. IG went 18-1 and despite making it to the very last round of the playoffs, fell short in a heartbreaking best of 5 against RNG yet again.
And RNG today, they sat down as players. But after this, they will rise as kings. Long may they reign. Royal Never Give Up are your 2018 LPL champions.
Still, by making it into his first domestic final since arriving in China, Rookie had managed to qualify for his first World since bombing out in 2015, back home in Korea.
Oh my god, Invictus Gaming. It just feels so good for anyone who's followed this team all this way. What a journey.
And at that tournament, everything finally came together. The meta, the roster, and Lord knows, the play.
And watch out for the damage. Fear's going to keep Rookie away. Will he go in for this one?
You can get this.
He might try. Realm Warp to separate. And is going to be on top of him. There's the damage output and a 1v2 solo kill for Rookie.
He wants a bomb.
Looks for more under the turret. 3-0 for Rookie. Run for dear life. A shutdown, I guess, goes to Ryu.
And this is why people are saying he's the best mid laner in the world. Rookie styles on the duo of 100 Thieves.
After finishing second in their group to Fnatic in a close tiebreaker, IG matched up against KT Rolster in the quarterfinals. Rookie would have to best the very organization with which he had made a name for himself.
KT Rolster face off against their former mid laner, Rookie, who during the Korean exodus to the LPL dedicated himself to succeeding on this roster.
IG were not favorites against KT. The Korean powerhouse were being called tournament favorites alongside RNG, but somehow IG took a decisive 2-game lead. They were a couple of auto attacks away from sweeping KT in Game 3, but the Korean super team eked out one of the craziest base races in the history of the game.
This is going to be your game-ending push one way or the other. It's KT going for the base. It's going to be a base race. Nexus turret number 1, taking down to half HP. KT looking to end it right here, right now. Ning taken down to half. It's Shy versus Sven at the base at the same time. Otto's going to be taken very low. Yukao barely going to be kept alive. Score taken down to one corner. Sven's nearly going to be killed now as well. Def taken so low. The Flame Caller's not able to find him. Def goes in a killing spree. It's the Shy still in the base. It's KT looking to try to stand and fight if they can. The Shy has made his way onto the inhibitor turrets, onto the Nexus turrets. They're going to be taken down. KT still marching. It's a base race. The Shy's onto the blue Nexus. KT's onto the red. Who's going to win? The Shy will not. And KT takes it to game 4. Holy crap!
IG dropped game 4, leaving them with a final hurdle. They needed to do the one thing they couldn't all year: win a game 5.
The team that wins 2 games in a row has all the momentum, unless you're IG. Because they won 2 games in a row after being down 2 out of RNG in the LPL final a month ago. So there is a mental block they're going to have to get through.
But despite all their shortcomings during the regular season, IG prevailed when it mattered most.
IG going to be kept back for now. The Weaver's Wall goes in. It's going to be Jackie Love eating some shots from Death, but Score looks to get himself away. Ning finds the auto attack and Score is gone. This should be it. Ning's able to grab that kill, and that means the fight continues even further forward. Seeing if maybe they can find something else. It's Lamb's Respite, keeping Invictus Gaming topped off. They're going to be just fine. Death really gets himself away. Rookie's got the chain. KT Roaster has fallen, and Invictus Gaming will do what has not been done since 2014. They will eliminate the Korean first seed, and they will move on to the semifinals.
From that point on, in a meta all about solo lanes, the semifinals felt like IG's for the taking. And honestly, they were.
Shy goes on a rampage. Everyone else is stuck in the fountain, and IG will cleave through them all. The stun comes down. Yankos goes out. Killing spree over to Rookie. IG clean house. And in a clean sweep, they punch their ticket to the finals.
No questions left unanswered from IG. An extreme show of dominance here from the LPL representatives. The Shy and Rookie are, simply put, incredible.
But even as IG prepared to face Fnatic in World's most historic finals to date, Rookie maintained his usual sense of humility and humor.
일단 뭐 레클레이사 선수 하면은 생각나는 게 잘생겼다 밖에 없어서 저는 뭐 레클레이사 실력도 출중하지만 또 외모가 뛰어나시니까 저희가 이제 비교적 외모가 좀 딸리거든요. 그래서 저희한테 우승컵 드리는 것도 좀 나쁘지 않을까 생각해요. 레클레이사 선수 그냥 영화배우 하셔서 돈 벌어서 될 것 같은데.
He'd suffered innumerable disappointments over the years, and fans wanted to believe he would get his moment. Of all the greatest to never win, it felt as if Rookie deserved it the most. And after 3 of the most one-sided matches imaginable, he got it.
Reckless goes on a rampage, but Ning is still there, pressuring onto the turret with the rest of IG. Reckless is down, Broxa's away, IG are on the Nexus. The LPL has never won before, but that will change today. The Crownless are finally king, and Invictus Gaming are your 2018 World Champions.
Having not won a domestic title since 2014, Rookie emerged meekly from his booth as the greatest mid laner in the world. He shook hands, stepped onto the stage, and seized the thing for which he'd always longed: the Summoner's Cup.
这个输压系，输压要不用再等下一年，就是今年，就是现在，就是这一瞬间。这一刻，我们等了7年，但是在享受荣誉的这一瞬间，一切都是值得的。很飞吧，IG，那是那个属于你们的冠军，我们是冠军。
When it finally came time to give a post-game interview, Rookie did what felt right. This beloved superstar poured his heart out in Mandarin.
非常感谢以来支持爱的所有的粉丝，一直支持 Rookie 的粉丝们，我才能做到现在这个位置，才能达到这个位置。我非常感谢粉丝们，谢谢。
And even though the battle was won, Rookie understood that the war was far from over. Come spring 2019, Rookie laid claim to his first domestic title in China, something he'd waited years to achieve.
They have done it from World 2018 to 2019 domestic title. 3-0, your 2019 spring champions. Go to MSI.
We said there would be a new LPL champion, but it was one of the oldest organizations to do it for you. Finally, Invictus Gaming nets themselves a domestic title.
But MSI did not go as planned. After suffering a humiliating loss to Team Liquid in the semifinals, IG fell into an inexplicable slump. They finished the summer regular season in a staggering 8th before getting swept in the first round of the playoffs.
LNG are about to take down the reigning world champions in the first round of playoffs. This is going to be it. A clean 3-0 from LNG Esports.
I just want to see the player cameras for the players themselves from LNG. Fun SOFM, man.
That's what I like to see.
But they found their form again and shot their way to the top of the regional finals. They re-entered a wide-open Worlds field as potential contenders. IG made it out of groups in second, toppled Korean powerhouse Griffin in the quarterfinals, and only upon meeting eventual champions FunPlus Phoenix in the semis did the rookie-led roster fall short.
Not only do they get to the final, they knock out the defending world champions. IG, they were getting in form. People were starting to get very scared whenever they saw IG on the Rift. But FPX in all the games control IG. They control the aggression and get to play on their terms.
But all things considered, that was okay. Rookie didn't repeat, but he finished 3rd, 4th alongside his greatest nemesis. It might be hard to match Faker's number of titles though. Rookie spent a lot of time losing before finally reaching the top, and it's no secret that he isn't getting any younger.
拿到冠军以后，我是想过要不要把这个 rookie 这个词换掉那个 veteran， 因为我毕竟拿过冠军，但是还是用这个 rookie 这个名字吧，有点怪嘛。但是我还是想了一下，如果把这个名字换掉的话，有些粉丝也应该记不住我嘛，所以我就不换了，继续就是保持这个名字。
But if there's one thing he does have going for him, it's his consistency. Ask anyone and they'll tell you, Rookie didn't suddenly wake up in 2018. He'd always been a world-class mid laner.
其实 Rookie 选手，我在 LPL 从15年的时候就开始跟他交手吧，到现在已经4年了。我对他的了解是比较多的。他首先他在对线上的造诣是全世界几乎没有人可以比拟的。然后，在作为一个 C 位在 carry 的能力上也是非常强大的。
But it took a long time for his stars to finally align, for him to bounce back from one fateful decision he made at the beginning of his career. Unlike Faker, he didn't sit at home as fabled Korean orgs built rosters around him. Rookie's path wasn't easy, but he took it nonetheless.
其实当时我个人的粉丝是没有那么多，因为我是当时算是新手，没打了没多久，然后就莫名其妙拿了冠军，我肯定没有个人的粉丝没有那么多的，所以也有这些问题吧。因为我在韩国没有什么舍不得的感觉，因为我毕竟没打了多久，而且在中国打职业的话，会不会更有趣一点？然后我想我才是对的，我在中国打的很有趣。
It remains to be seen whether Rookie's time will come again. But if there's one thing that can be said about the bubbly, compassionate, and inspirational competitor that is Rookie, it's this: he's a fighter. But that is what's made Rookie such an inspiration to so many people. His stubbornness, his ability to commit, to stick things out, to persevere, and ultimately, to prevail. Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring that notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit up our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages.